welcome back. So one of the last little mods that we have to do to the car before we go to the Cape is extend the diff breathers, transfer and transmission. So I bought the little kit from Petrol Apart, and I'm just putting it in now. So you can see how far I've got to. I've just mounted this onto a little bracket here, and I've found the front diff is here, so I'll just extend that across. In behind here is the transfer and transmission, and then if we go down the back, I think we'll find the rear diff, which is just there. So I'll disconnect that top clamp and feed the line along through the chassis and connect it back up there. Alright, let's see how we go. Hopefully this will just squeak. Alright, so as you can see, I've just pushed that into that one and then just run it down and up into the breather there. So I'll get some conduit and tie it up with zip ties once we've all got them all connected. I was watching a video on how to do this the other night, and there's apparently a little bit of a space down here. Oh, it's really shit. For the tubing to go down through to get to the, and it comes out underneath the chassis. So I'll just try and feed it down there to get to the rear diff. Alright, so looking up under the car, I've poked it through there. It's coming out. Then I'm just going to follow this all the way along the chassis and see where we get to. So I've just threaded through the chassis rail. Oh, it's not focusing. There, comes along there. And then on this side, it's going, got to tidy it up and over. Here, so this arm doesn't move, and then we're going to connect it up here. So I'll just unclip that and then connect it up. So that's where the old diff breather goes, and it goes up towards the fuel filler cap. That's been disconnected. This one goes to the diff. So I'm just going to feed all this extra wire, extra tubing back and tidy it up. See how we go. Alright. So I've pulled that tight. Now I just need to put some conduit on it. And then we will probably feed it somewhere under here. And then wrap it around with the front diff to the rear diff one. Right, so to get I can see down in here the breathers, but that's as far as I can get my arm in because of this cover on the motor. So I'm going to remove that, then I'm going to move this out the way so it gives me a bit more leverage. gonna have a look underneath and see what we're dealing with. Righto, I'm defeated. Jumped under there, cannot find it whatsoever. Have no idea. So I think we're just gonna take it like that. It looks like it is like in line with, it'd be about here. So hopefully we don't get stuck, and yeah, see how we go. This is what we are looking at now. So I've just mounted it there. I've got my rear diff, my front diff coming up. From the front one, just extended it from where factory, and the rear diff up through along the firewall. Underneath, I've just zip tied it in place. Oh. So you can see it's just running along where the H&B C lines are, and just zip tied it along there, and any spots that would be rubbing on some metal, I've just put some conduit on. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works.